Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the fifth part of the lists of dramas of Kwon Sang Woo, which includes the following: Temptation, An Encounter of Love, and Mystery Queen. Temptation, 2014. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Choi Ji-woo, Park Ha-sun, Lee Jong-jin, Chai So-young, Lee Jong-shin. He played Cha Suk-hoon, a married man stretched to his limit in debt after his business venture failed, causing suffering to investors and to his innocent nurse wife. While Cha Suk-hoon and his wife went to Hong Kong to collect debts to no avail, which caused Cha Suk-hoon's wife to drown herself on the beach in exchange for insurance money to pay their huge debts and mortgage of their apartment. Fortunately, Cha Suk-hoon's wife was rescued by Yoo Se-young, a workaholic, headstrong leader and wealthy woman who witnessed the couple's predicament. Cha Suk-hoon received a proposal from Yoo Se-young to spend 3 days with her and she will pay him 1 billion won. Enough money to solve his monetary crisis. Cha Suk-hoon accepted the offer, despite his wife's objection, which caused a crack on his marriage. Cha Suk-hoon was paid 1 billion won as promised. But he was estranged from his wife during the 3 days he was separated from her, as it was included on the condition that he was not allowed to communicate with his wife. Cha Suk-hoon was given by Yoo Se-young computer work to do in the 3 days that he was with her. Then when the 3 days' work was over, Cha Suk-hoon spent times with Yoo Se-young riding a bike with her along the harbor in Hong Kong, casually eating with her by a fountain and enjoying her company. Then Cha Suk-hoon went back to South Korea to be with his wife. But he was consumed with jealousy when he saw his wife drinking with other men. And in his anger, he nearly got fights with the other man, but his wife calms him down. But even though Cha Suk-hoon already finished in complying on his agreement with Yoo Se-young, he remained in contact with her and would constantly go to her whenever she texts him, causing him to miss his appointment with his wife. And eventually, his wife filed for divorce, seeing her husband's heart already left before his body. As Cha Suk-hoon gradually fell in love with Yoo Se-young and they started to have an affair. An Encounter of Love, 2015. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Cha Yong-lee, Wang Yiji, Lu Qianwen. He played Jiang Hao, a Chinese-American musical director with a successful career on Broadway, who dreams of coming to Dali Yunnan in hope that the place can give him more inspiration and realize his dream of stage music. Jiang Hao received an offer to direct a musical for a theater company in Yunnan. But at the airport arrival he was suddenly pushed down, kissed and was slapped by a woman he did not know. Yanan is an actress in a theater company and was shooting a scene in the airport when she accidentally pushed Jiang Hao, who came out of the arrival gate and kissed him. Startled at the situation, Yanan slapped Jiang Hao and left the place quickly. That night as Jiang Hao was walking, he happened to pass by the house of Yanan's grandfather, who was having a birthday party. But Jiang Hao did not notice Yanan as she hid upon seeing him. But the next day Jiang Hao was surprised to see Yanan, as she belongs to the theater company who hires him to direct the musical, which became the worst encounter Jiang Hao and Yanan had experienced in their life, as they often fight and argue every time they meet. But they gradually get to know each other and are attracted to each other. Mystery Queen, 2017. Cast: Kwon Sang Woo, Choi Kong-hee, Lee Won-gun, Shin Hyun-bin, An Kil-kong, Park Byung-eun. He played Ha-won Sung, an ace detective graduated from the police academy with top honor and an elite youngest son of a largest law firm founder. Ha-won Sung has a sculptural and perfect appearance and has solved many cases. But he has a violent and impulsive personality, who trusts his intuition more than reasoning and uses his fists more than the logic of the law. Ha-won Sung does not like complicated processes. as he often relies on his animal-like instincts and keen intuition to catch criminals, which made him not easy to work with. While Kwon Sang was investigating a case about illegal drugs that was hidden in the public locker of a public market, he met Yoo Sol-ok, whom he mistaken to be the accomplice of the person he was suspected. Yoo Sol-ok is a cheerful and bright housewife of a prosecutor who had always wanted to be a detective since she was young. But her early marriage stopped her from her dreams and had been contented with reading detective stories for years and was able to hone her skills of logic and deduction. Kwon Sang hid on a photo booth with direct view of the public locker to wait for the suspects to open one of the lockers to retrieve the illegal substance. But then Yoo Sol-ok, who was helping young police solve the case of ripped locker, also came to the photo booth to watch. Kwon Sang and Yoo Sol-ok both screamed at the sight of one another, thinking they are the suspects they are looking, and Yoo Sol-ok ran, then Kwon Sang chased her. Kwon Sang groaned when he realized that Yoo Sol-ok was with the young policeman as she urges them to go after the criminals they leave behind. Kwon Sang went back to the phone booth and was able to watch a man reaching for one of the lockers. But Yoo Sol-ok approaches the man who was reaching for his knife, so Kwon Sang rushes in to save Yoo Sol-ok. That gets his arms to be sliced in the process, splattering his blood over Yoo Sol-ok's blouse. Kwon Sang was hurt, but his team was able to arrest the suspect. But he was annoyed as the man refused to speak when he was interrogated and was asking to have his lawyer, which was from the law firm of Kwon Sang's father. Kwon Sang encountered Yoo Sol-ok again as he investigated another case, as she was able to deduce the possible suspect. And they became partners in solving various difficult cases, as she was able to prove to Kwon Sang she was not just a meddlesome housewife he thinks she is. Kwon Sang and Yoo Sol-ok became close friends as they learned to trust and believe each other's capability in analyzing the case. Kwon Sang also the one who comforts Yoo Sol-ok on the time that she was saddened when she discovered that her husband was cheating on her. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.